And in our top business story, passenger traffic at Dubai International bounced back from a 3-month slump resulting from a major runway upgrade to register a record 6.6 million passengers in August. The monthly passenger traffic at Dubai International reached 6,648,058 in August, up 10.8% compared to 5,999,375 recorded in the corresponding month in 2013. The hub returned to full operational capacity in August following a runway upgrade project that reduced the airport to a single runway for 80 days and cut capacity by 26%. The year-to-date passenger traffic as at the end of August totaled 46,479,919, an increase of 5.7% compared to the 43,971,839 passengers recorded during the first 8 months of 2013. The traditionally strong Indian subcontinent topped the list of regions with the largest growth in passenger numbers, followed by Western Europe, Asia, the AGCC and Africa. Aircraft movements during August totaled 31,214, a marginal increase of 0.1% from the 31,198 recorded during the corresponding month in 2013. Monthly cargo volume also rebounded by 4.3%, reaching 192,902 tonnes in August, compared to 184,877 tonnes during the same month in 2013. Based on the number of billion-dollar projects being announced daily at the ongoing Cityscape Global 2014, experts say the outlook for the real estate sector in the UAE and the region is very positive, particularly in Dubai. Major property developers continue to expand their offerings at this year's Cityscape. Among them is DAMAC, which has recently announced the Trump World Golf Club Dubai, which will be set within DAMAC's new 55 million square foot development, Akoya Oxygen, in Dubai Land. This is following the successful launch of Trump International Golf Club Dubai at Akoya by DAMAC in May last year and due to open in late 2015. Company officials say this golf course complements the ethos of Akoya Oxygen as the greenest and most lush living environment in the region. Ground has already been broken at Akoya Oxygen, with the course set to open by the end of 2017.
Last year we announced the Trump International Golf Course at Akoya, and it was received so positively by our customers that only 2 days ago we announced that our second golf course will also be run and operated by the Trump International Organization, and that's called the Trump World Golf Club at Akoya Oxygen. The UAE, with 18 golf courses, is number 6 in the world according to KPMG on golf course tourism, and we're quite sure that these 2 golf courses are going to enhance the proposition of golf in the UAE. Well, with 18 golf courses in Dubai, with 4 international European Tour events in the region, golf is well established in the UAE. With the number of tourists who come to Dubai to play golf courses and what they bring to the economy, they dine out in restaurants, they use the infrastructure, they're bringing contribution to the GDP. So the golfing sector by itself is contributing to GDP in flights, in hotels, and it's something that we believe with the 2 Trump golf courses that are coming, we're going to be at the top of the offering in a very short period of time.
At the same time, they announced their latest luxury hotel in the Emirate, the Paramount Hotel Dubai Downtown, which is set to open in 2018. The concept design of the project, which will be developed on a plot located just off Sheikh Zayed Road in the downtown area, is already underway.
We announced the 3rd largest hotel in Dubai, which is coming along the Sheikh Zayed Road. It's the Paramount Hotel Downtown. It's our 4th collaboration with the Paramount Hotels and Resorts. We will launch it in first quarter of next year, with construction in 2018. It's 1,250 keys, and it's destined to really position downtown as the hub of hospitality leisure in Dubai. Well, DAMAC Properties as an organisation, we've over 10,000 hospitality units under development. We've 700 in operation today, so we know customers and what they're coming from. We see a lot of interest from GCC nationals, from India, from Pakistan, but also from further afield, Russia, China. With 60% of the world's population within a 5-6 hour flight from Dubai, it really is a one stop on an aircraft and you're here. So we're seeing a lot of interest from a global audience in our hospitality product.
Risk markets took a hit to start the week as bearish sentiment regarding Chinese growth weighed down markets. Over at the G20 meetings taking place in Australia, Chinese officials warned of a future slowdown in Chinese growth, and as a result, commodities sold off. The Australian dollar was particularly affected, falling past its lowest level since February to trade at 0.89 against the US dollar. To find out more about this and to gauge the week ahead, we earlier spoke to Gaurav Kashyap, the head of futures at Al Pari Middle East.
Well, we've seen markets open this Monday morning session on the back foot as slowing growth story from China continues to weigh down higher yielding assets. Now, what we saw over the weekend was the Chinese finance minister had warned that we would see a bit of a slowdown coming from China, and this has had a ripple effect on pairs such as the Australian dollar and some of the commodity currencies. Now, the Australian dollar fell to its lowest level since February, falling below 0.89 against the US dollar, and that weakness is set to continue. We can expect to see the Australian dollar make a move probably towards 0.86 in the month ahead. Overall, we've seen gold also remain on the back foot and a lot weaker following the announcement from China. We can expect to see that pair falling to about 1180 a troy ounce. Also, what we will be watching for is data coming out from Europe, growth data. We do have some purchasing manager index figures coming out of the Eurozone. Mario Draghi will be speaking on September 25th with European policymakers, so we will get a bit of more insight to how he views future asset purchases from the Eurozone area. But overall, the Euro also looks to be moving lower against the US dollar in the week ahead. What we will also be watching for is Tuesday. We will have some purchasing manager data coming out from China on Tuesday morning. We'll continue to see how that plays out, but overall we continue to see further upsides in the US dollar against the basket of major currencies.